All right, so we're going to learn a little bit about rhythm today. And rhythm is spelled kind of funny. Rhythm, rhythm. Okay. So rhythm is basically the pulse or the beat of music. You know how some people dance with music? That's because there's a sense of rhythm to it. And so we have notes in music that represent different types of beats. One of the types of notes we have look like this. Looks like this. Okay, it's got a note head that's colored in and a stem, right? So we've got this part is called a stem, like a stem of a flower, and then we have the head of the note here, known as the note head. Okay. Sometimes the note head is going to be colored in like this. Other times the note head is not going to be colored in. It's just going to be like a circle. The stem can go up or it can go down. Now, if your note head is colored in and you have a stem, then we have what is known as a quarter note. A quarter note. And a quarter note generally just gets one count, one beat. Now, if you have a note head that's not colored in, and it also has a stem, then it is known as a half note. And a half note gets two counts. So notice I wrote 1-2 over the half note. Okay. So when we clap quarter notes, it's just going to sound like this: 1, 1, 1, 1. I just clapped 4 quarter notes. If we have half notes, they get 2 beats like this: 1, 2, 1, 2. So they're a little longer. Okay, so let's try this following rhythm together. I'm drawing 4 quarter notes here. Okay, I'm drawing a bar line here. And then I'm going to draw 2 half notes here. And we're going to clap and count and say 1, 1, 1, 1 for the quarter notes. And then for the half notes, we're going to have 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try it together. Here we go. 1, 1, 1, 1. And now let's try clapping the next bar with the half notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then let's try doing it without stopping. Ready and go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, in music, music's divided in these measures. Each measure is divided by a bar line, this bar line right over here, okay? And in this first measure, instead of saying 1, 1, 1, 1, we're actually going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have 4 quarter notes. And in the second measure, we're going to do the same thing. The first half notes, 1, 2, and the second half note is going to be beats 3, 4. So now let's try it this way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And now that we have this down, let's try this on some music. We're going to go to a book called Winning Rhythms that I like a lot. And in this book, we have different examples here. We're going to start off with this very first example, letter A. In the beginning of letter A, you're going to see that there's a number, 4, 4. That tells us that there are 4 quarter notes in each measure, 4 quarter notes in each measure. And notice how we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, then there's a bar line, and we start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, another bar line. 1, 2, 3, 4, another bar line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the end of the first line. Let's try clapping and counting that whole line together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in line B, the second line, we start with 2 quarter notes, but then we have a half note. That half note's going to be 2 counts long. Okay, notice it's 3, 4. Then we have a bar line, then we have a half note, another half note, another half note, and so on and so forth. So now let's try line B out. Here we go. 1, 2, clap with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's some basics of rhythms. I have another video where I clap and count through this entire page. So you're welcome to watch that video as well after you get the hang of this counting.